The United Nations estimates that some 12 million people are in need of humanitarian assistance due to Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the ongoing conflict. Now, millions have been displaced, either fleeing to nearby nations or seeking refuge inside the country. The idea behind this event in Warsaw was to mobilise more financial support for those affected through pledges from wealthy countries and also the private sector. Now, Swedish Prime Minister Magdalena Andersson had this to say.
Ukraine is fighting for the right of free and democratic states to choose their own future. And in that sense, you are fighting for us all. And therefore, we need to support you.
Ukrainian Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal was also present, expressing his gratitude to donors.
Since the start of the full-scale war, our state has received more than $12 billion of support in arms and finances. And we are very grateful for this crucial help. We are currently going through the most difficult stage of our history when the fate of our state is being decided.
But some campaigners are asking whether the focus on the horrors unfolding in Ukraine is detracting attention and, more importantly, funds from the many other crises unfolding around the world. Now, World Health Organization Secretary General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus recently raised questions about this, asking whether the world really pays equal attention to black and white lives. And Oxfam said in a recent statement that while the outpouring of solidarity for people in Ukraine shows a strong sense of shared humanity, the organisation is yet to see the same level of urgency or support for the millions at risk of severe hunger in Somalia and Ethiopia. The EU is hosting another fundraising event here in Brussels next week, this time for Syria. And an EU official told me that millions of people there too are in need of humanitarian assistance. They're hoping to keep up funding efforts, asking donors to stay generous and attentive. Rosie Birchard, SABC News, Brussels.